The unknown research notes. Now we've got 3, D, X, and I. And I've translated all of the other ones. Because apparently I don't have a ton of trouble reading this weird text. Some people do, some people don't, I guess. Unknown A is within the settlement where time rules. And that's got to be the diamond settlement. So we're going to go from place to place. And find those unknown. Now this probably won't be the most efficient way, I guess. So maybe I won't find them in order. But we'll see. So the diamond settlement is over here. There are a few that I've found while wandering about and doing various things that I have marked on the map but not retrieved. So those will also be helpful. So there should be one somewhere in this settlement. We can use our friend Braviary to help locate it. Perhaps. Within the settlement where time rules. Braviary, you are louder than I expected. There it is. This is the sort of way they like to hide. And that's unknown A. Now let's see if there are any others that might be within this area. Allow me to look at the map. Let me and consult my list. One of them says a village gateway. But I don't know. Is there a gateway in this village? Or is this a settlement and not a village? Hey, there's a wisp. Also worth getting those. Okay, I think there's probably one down there. One of them says, a tree felled on sludge. That is... Well, we'll find it. There it is. It is pretty funny to see the name, to the word sludge spelled out in unknown to me. So there's like a pretty high chance it would be in a region named after sludge, I would assume. Feels like a reasonable assumption to make. And there's a tree that's felled. There we are. Unknown M. This is the most I've cared about Unknown for the whole series, to be honest. I really like this little puzzle. Yep. Anything else around here? A withered tree on the sprawling red swamp. And also a dead tree by the... This one says a dead tree by the hot spring. I don't think there's a hot spring here. So, there is one near the Scarlet Bog. A withered tree on the sprawling red swamp. Now, there are many withered trees on this sprawling red swamp, of course. So which do you mean? It seems that not a lot of things attack me while I'm up in the air, which is welcome. A withered tree on the sprawling red swamp. I see you. Hanging on the tree even. Very cute. Thank you, Unknown. There we go. And that one is V. Anything else? If there's not anything else here that's super obvious, I can always come back. I think we should actually just go through the areas in order, probably. We spelled AMV. Time for some anime music videos. I guess. That's funny. I guess you just need to get 10 unknowns for the completed dex entry, technically speaking. Alright. Let me see. I believe... Let's just go to Area 1 first. Bidoof outbreak! Insanity reigns! A lone tree on a pond in the grove is one of the unknown. Now these hints do seem fairly straightforward to me. Because there is a place called a grove, there is a pond. They all seem, most of them, or at least a lot of them, seem to allude to very specific locations. It's not super unclear, I guess. Going to bet it's right over here. Now, I've been over here. There are some of these that I didn't notice when I was near them, probably. Ah! Sneaky, sneaky! Oh. A lone tree on a pond in the grove. There we go. Hmm. Actually, one of these might have been in that other area, but we'll stick with here. Atop a waterfall of obsidian. This is the Obsidian Fieldlands, after all. So it would only make sense. Probably over here. And hey, there's a wisp even. So there's gonna be an unknown up here somewhere. Probably. I think I've been up here too. There you are. Oh, these are really clever and fun. Atop a waterfall of obsidian. Let me see, let me see. Some of these are pretty vague, which might make things difficult. Like this one, a nook within a quarry, though there might be an area called a quarry somewhere. I'm pretty sure there's one over here. There's one that's like where sticks dam the river or something like that. Where stick and log dam the river. I suppose with a good enough vantage point, you can try to pick out landmarks as well. So there's one over here somewhere. There it is. That looks like it hurts. Just dunked straight in the eye. Yeesh. Where stick and log dam the river. Anything else here? Among flowers at the spring where fairies dwell. I don't think that's here. I should also check. A village gateway. Can that... I don't think there are any in just towns? Maybe? I could be wrong. There are several that seem to imply the village, though, is the thing. We'll have to look around. Because I don't think you can throw a Pokeball in the village. You can. Okay, there's definitely some here then. A village gateway. There absolutely, positively have to be some unknown here. And this is why you can throw Pokeballs in the village. Right? Surely. Of course, there is more than one gate in the village as well. Other potential village ones include where things hang to dry at living quarters, the left eye atop the village. Wait a minute. The left eye atop the village. No, I thought maybe one of those had been... I feel like there's at least a... There might be about 3 in the village. You can get atop the village, in a way, by going through Commander Kamado's office. Might that be something? Yes, indeed. Oh, come on now. W was giving me a hard time, eh? That one should be the left eye atop the village. Yep. Well, that confirms it. That's why you can go up here. So... Oh, you want something else now. Perfect pickle recipe. What is it? Crunchy salt, plump beans, and king's leaf. I probably have those things. It'd be really funny if one of the unknown was just in my house, I think. God, I really like this music also. It's very nice. I only have 1 beans. That's tragic. Do you have a beans? No? Well, I'll work on that later. So that's a village gateway. I also need to look out for clothes hanging to dry, but I think that might be elsewhere. I think that might be at the ancient retreat, but we'll see. A village gateway. I wonder how early you could have noticed these. Ah. Incorrect. That was salt. Perfect. Now we're close hang to dry at living quarters. That could mean my living quarters, I suppose. So let me look closely around houses. I know you can't throw inside of a building, but it would be really funny. Behave with courtesy to others. Superiors are owed your respect. Likes and dislikes are a luxury ill afforded. Those who are weaker must be helped. Difficulties must be faced head on. Fair enough. Well, you can't throw inside of a building, which in theory could limit the possibilities. But we can be on the lookout for drying clothing. Well, I don't see any clothes drying going on, in particular. That's fair. Well, let's try going some other places then. Eevee outbreak. I'm gonna check here. I don't know if there's clothes drying here, but I feel like there should be something here. They would put one here. This is what I feel. Maybe there's not clothes drying happening here. So perhaps not. Alright, fair enough. Let's try another area. Rip Eevee outbreak. I've marked a few here already that I did find. So we'll go and get those. One of them is over here. There it is on the ship. A time-worn ship on a sandy shore. So we can remove that stamp. One of them is over here. I think. It's on the other one. There it is. Very skilled throw, Crane. 2 horns rising from the sea. And then there's one over here. I still don't know what Lunker's lair means, if anything. There it is. That one was by the grave upon the cape. Grave. I guess there is a grave here. I didn't know they had a grave for Arcanine here. Oh no. Then there's one over this way. Also funny, there's a rather large invisible wall going on over here. But there's the unknown. How do I... Oh. Obviously. One must use a different kind of Pokeball for this. I should just have a bunch of these on hand. Turn your eyes up at the volcanic island. Hello. I believe that might be... Oh, right. This is going to be another completely unrelated activity that's going on in this video. I never went to explore this cave again. What the heck is it? That's a question. Sneasler. Oh hey, there's an unknown here. Perfect. That is... Twin trees at the spring by the sea. Oh, this is probably just where the legendary sea Pokemon is. Obviously. Wait, except it wasn't here before? I don't know. Things are confusing. These videos are going to be a chaotic mess at the end. But that's okay. There's still nothing here. Okay. Maybe that's where Giratina shows up when you beat the final boss or something. Is there anything else that could be in this area? Maybe. There's Piplup. So that's where Piplup is. Maybe. What I should do, in addition to everything else I am doing, is remove the unknown that I found. So... I'm doing that on a document that you cannot see. Okay. Do any of these remaining ones sound like they could be here? Potentially, but probably not. Among flowers at the spring where the fairies dwell. That could be somewhere like here. but also maybe not. I see nothing of that sort. Nor do I know what fairies it could mean. Oh, a wisp is here. Anything else? I don't think so. I think there is one that I missed in the Mirelands. We've got a bunch of unknown now. Research level is only at 8. I think you have to get all of them to get this. There must be clothes drying here somewhere. Okay. So I'm guessing I missed one here, because one of them says... Where is it? A stony outcrop over pools of mud on a mighty mountain. Well, we got plenty of pools of mud here. And so, you know... But a stony outcrop on a mighty mountain, I'm not so sure about. At least, not quite. And we did already get some that are near here. Hey, there's a wisp here. Hmm. Plenty of stony outcrops around, I would say. I doubt these are mighty mountains. Okay, I found a new resource. Hmm. Are there pools of mud elsewhere? Probably. Well, there is a quarry here. There's a bunch of other things that... Hmm. Perhaps I am barking up the wrong mighty mountain, as it were. We will see. Okay, after a brief pause, the search continues. Also, I think I noticed clothes drying in the loading screen for here. Unless I am incorrect. Perhaps I am not correct. I don't know. There is a bench here, though. Regardless. Okay, let's go to the Highlands. Not at the places where the game will continue. No. That'll be for later. Let's see what we can do here. One thing says look to the ruined pillars of Celestica. But there are a bunch of other things too. A dead tree by the hot spring is one thing. We do have a spring of sorts. There's also among flowers at a spring. Many spring-related things are here. Though I don't see any flowers or fairies here. So perhaps not. Let me see. Perhaps this is one of the springs in question. There's also... There's a lot here, I think. Let's go to the quarry. Ah, but wait. Hold on. An impasse in a cave adorned by twin falls. That's gotta be here. So there's one in this cave. There's an unknown and wayward cave somewhere, eh? Well, I'm sure that's gonna be fun. An impasse. That could mean more than one thing, I'm sure. I actually jumped a little bit at that. Thank you, Crobat. I'm assuming the unknown will be within the cave. Somewhere. I thought I saw it. That's just a weird bit of geometry. An impasse in a cave. Now, I don't know what you mean by impasse. We are at an impasse when it comes to what that means. One might say. And I'm undoubtedly going to be lost in this cave for a fair amount of time. Well, this looks like some sort of impasse. Yep, so it is. All right. Yep, an impasse in a cave. Adorned by twin falls. That's one of the ones that's here. The only one in the cave. So back out we go. I was worried about that one a little bit, because I'd forgotten what that meant. Like, what cave existed. Oh, hey, there's a wisp here. Right. So there's a nook and a quarry is one of them. It's reasonable to assume, I believe, that... Oh, hey, there's a wisp here. Ow. Probably reasonable to assume that there is one in the place labeled as a quarry. Oh, hey, there's a wisp there. As you can see, I've learned Braviary tech at some point. I didn't comment on it before. We are a bit far from the quarry. This way. Is this the quarry? Looks quarry-some. Ah, those are also pools of mud. Ah. Ah! I see you. What do you mean? What do you mean that sound? There we go. That one is... That's not the right menu at all. A stony outcrop over pools of mud on a mighty mountain. Hey, there we go. So that one was here. But a nook in a quarry. Oh, hello, Alpha Gudra, I guess. A nook in a quarry. Ooh. Some sort of attack effect was launched at me. Are you saying that there's two very close together here? Or is there another quarry somewhere? This portion is identified as a wayward wood. Is there like a tunnel or something that I'm not seeing? Where does the ancient quarry begin? Braviary? Ow. It is certainly unclear at this time. And I also don't know if they would put two so close together. For a second I thought that was it. Oh wait, is this the quarry? Just in here? It sure is. Okay, so it's in here. I'm a little bit of a fool sometimes. There's one inside of this. There it is. A nook within a quarry. There we go. Honestly, the scavenger hunt sort of thing is very fun. I think I've said that already. But it's been long enough that it's worth reiterating. Look to the ruined pillars of Celestica? I wonder where that could be at. Hey, was that a... That sure is a Alpha Steelix over there. That's fine. To the ruined pillars of Celestica. Well, there's certainly a lot of those. Hello, I am on a pillar. I am looking. There are definitely many ruined pillars of in this place. One of them has a friend. There's the friend. C. This is the strongest version of the heavy ball, perfect for when you sneak up behind something, as you know. Look to the ruined pillars of Celestica. There's also where stones pile high amid fog-bound ruins. And, it's probably around here somewhere. We can look for some stones piling high. Or that might be other ruins. I don't really see stones piling high, as it were. There's certainly other options for that, though, I think. I think there are many ruins. I have destroyed the audio of flight somehow. There it is. Nothing in here. Though, have I actually been to this place that seems to be Stone Tooth Rose? Well, I can't get there from there. For some reason. There are ruins in other places too, so... I haven't been down here at all. And Fabled Spring could mean something for sure. What's all this? Boulder Roll Ravine. Okay, fair enough. Mm-hmm. Ah, fairies do dwell here. I remember that. Because there's Clefairies around. In this area. So... there you are. Gotcha. Among flowers at the spring where fairies dwell. That's one. So we've got 7 left. Now the question is, are any of them in here? I don't think so. See, I think there's clothes drying right there, right? Maybe? Next to the haircut place. Okay, now that I've processed that information properly. Maybe. Where things hang to dry at living quarters. That's happening here. But I don't see any unknown. I don't think. It doesn't say clothes hanging to dry either. It says things hanging to dry. Given which unknown that is, I do feel like it would make a lot of sense if that were at the ancient hideout. But I don't think it is. Ah, there you are! It really is just at my living quarters. I didn't realize there was something back here. Question mark. I love the question mark and exclamation point unknowns. Where things hang to dry at living quarters. Also, that answers my question as to whether or not I was right when I was making these notes, because I wasn't sure if it was exclamation point question mark, or if this one was the question mark and this one was the exclamation point. Regardless, I think these last 6 should be in the final region. Or at least a lot of them. Oh, Riolu outbreak. Sure. Fair enough, I guess. Many of these should be. Okay, I don't know if there's ruins here. There is a hot spring. I do need to access a hot spring. A dead tree by the hot spring. Well, there's certainly a number of those. There's also Bunny in Hot Spring right now. Bunny wants me dead. It's the opposite of that game called Bunny Must Die that exists. So one of these many trees... Well, are these really dead or is it just winter? I mean, they might be dead. I suppose. I'm kind of busy, Baneri, I'm sorry. There it is. That's salt. Let me try that again. And there's the exclamation point one. A dead tree by the hot spring. Okay. 3 pillars in a world of ice is another one that's here. However, I think there's an easier one. Gaze down from atop the greatest glacial legacy. That one's fairly obvious, I would say. Ow. Hey, there it is. You do have to gaze down, I suppose. Gaze down from atop the greatest glacial legacy. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 4 left. Where stones pile high amid fog-bound ruins. 3 pillars in a world of ice. The unusual stone staring out across the snowfields. And scale the frozen falls. That one is probably up there. So there's a Lake Acuity one, basically, I suppose. Though these falls are not literally frozen, I will still do as you ask. The music in this game is quite good, by the way, if you didn't notice. Or if you weren't aware of my opinion on it, I suppose. So there should be one around here somewhere. I guess. Unless there are other frozen falls, which you speak of. I suppose that could also be possible. Can't go into the waterfall, at least not this high up. I can hear various fragments of various themes from Diamond and Pearl in this music. What's this? Secret hollow. Okay. Don't know what that's about. Perhaps there's other frozen falls. There's also an unusual stone to find. There's some falls that seem frozen. Well, they could be frozen. Okay. Well, that looks like an unusual stone, actually. More than it looks like the Frozen Falls. Yep. That is indeed the unusual stone staring out across the snowfields. So, where stones pile high amid fog-bound ruins, 3 pillars in a world of ice scale the frozen falls. Let me see. I feel like I remember seeing like an actual completely frozen over waterfall somewhere. But I might be wrong. Snowpoint Temple could be a world of ice, I think. I would bet. So that could also be something. I don't know about pillars. Because we've already got one that's around here, which is... It's fair to say that that's... Oh, wait. I marked 2 over here. I'm a fool. I just forgot. Because when I was exploring over here, there was a icy area underground in which I found 2 of the unknown. Well, I found one under the ground and one on a frozen waterfall. That's right. I remember now. Icebound Falls also. Couldn't see this on the map because it was covered. There's the frozen waterfall. Yeah, alright. I'm remembering now. Something I saw not too long ago. And there's our friend. Scale the Frozen Falls. And that means 3 pillars in a world of ice. I do know that one. Now that I remember. If I remember how to get over there. Is it going to let me climb above the world like this? Seems that way. Okay. Wait, where am I going? Completely the wrong way is where I'm going. Let's do that instead. I got distracted by a different icon. Let me see here. There's a Riolu swarm happening. Looking for a coal in the ground. Doing a fantastic job of that. There it is. There might also be an Alpha Frostlass in here. Yes, there is. But that's fine. Excuse me. Excuse me. Fair enough, I guess. 3 pillars in a world of ice, and then the only one we have left is where stones pile high amid fog-bound ruins. Which must be elsewhere, I think. But where? That sound, gosh. Fog-bound ruins. Probably here? Ah, I wish I could fast travel between regions. Almost done. Could it be over here? Fog does happen here fairly often. Where stones pile high, it said. Not directly in here, I guess, probably, right? No. But I think there is one here somewhere. Hmm. Hey, a wisp. That works too. I have no idea how I'm gonna find all the wisps, that's for sure. Where stones pile high. I do see stones, but I don't really see a pile of them too much. Hmm. I feel like I'm going too far afield, since this is no longer titled Ruins over here. And how many of these count as stones? Really? This is... I feel like this is definitely the area, right? Because this is ruins, this is foggy, often. I just need to find stones that are piling somewhere. Ah, there's ruins up here too. Okay. And they're shrouded ruins, which sounds a lot more foggy, actually, now that I think about it. And there are stones that are piling. Sorta. Hey, a wisp. Ah, there we go. I guess we're going on that tree also. Okay. Boop. Final unknown. Somewhere around here. Completely positive about it. Among various scary entities, in fact. Seems an appropriate place for the last one to be. Actually. Trying to scout around these piled stones safely. Doesn't seem to be entirely working. Might be better to just do this on a deer. Well, that ghastly's going to evaporate soon, at least. That's a consolation of sorts. Where stones pile high. Not narrowing things down, are ya? There it is. And there we go. That's all the unknown. What does that do for us? I don't know, but it was fun. Where stones pile high. Let's talk to the professor about it. It's hard to believe these strangely shaped Pokémon are truly living creatures. I've pointed out that the species' many forms resemble writing from other lands. No one will take me seriously. This is the only research level thing I have as perfect, I think. But does that do nothing? That's fair enough, I suppose. Okay. So that's been a little bit of intermission between final boss attempts. This will be edited strangely, I'm sure. And we'll get back to you eventually on that boss. Abrupt cut here because I looked up what happens when you get all the unknown. It's quite simple, really, if I would stop injuring my legs. Now that we have all of the unknown, they spawn in here. There are many friends here now. You can find shiny and alpha ones here as well. And that's what happens. How fun. I. Ye. X. Etc. They're all very friendly. And now we wait until next time to do whatever I'm doing. Unless I find something else weird.